Could a body close the mind down? Stitch a seam across the eye. If you can be good, you'll live forever. If you're bad, you'll die when you die. Hearing only one true note on the one and only sound. Unzip my body, take my heart out, 'cause I need to get this through. Oh, the body swayed to music, oh, the lightning glance. I would give it all and all. Maybe you would give me ask for half a chance.
Well, greetings everybody. Welcome to the Late Show at the world famous Magic Castle's Parlor of Prestidigitation. Woo! Yeah, I should stop. Welcome. So before we get started on the show, just a few quick things as always before we start it. One is that you came in through this door over here. If you could, when we're all done, exit through that door over there. Also, if you have a cell phone, the obvious thing, please make sure that it's off or on silent, all that great stuff. Thank you for those of you who are checking. I appreciate you. And the not so obvious thing, the not just common sense thing that we ask of you here is that we ask that you don't take any pictures anywhere. It's not just in the showrooms, it's in the entire place. And it's weird, but it's true, so please bear with us, we'll have a great time. That's it. That's the boring stuff. Now it's showtime. The man you're about to see, absolutely phenomenal, he's going to blow your mind. He's originally from Boston. He's a mentalist. Boston, we have a Bostonian. Congratulations. The man you're about to see is a mentalist, but he's a mentalist that I think he's known for making a human connection. And as we were talking earlier, he was saying numbers just seem to follow him everywhere. And somebody made a funny analogy earlier that he's sort of like the number 23, that movie, The Number 23 meets Rain Man. So we appreciate that here. Please give it up, everybody, for Christopher Bolter.
My name's Chris Bolter. I'm coming from Boston, Massachusetts. Anybody? Boston? Hey, right there. Knew I recognized you. Let me give you a little background about me. Growing up in Boston, I used to always, well, as a little kid, I used to always walk home from school, and I lived pretty close to my school, so it was safe then, not so much anymore. But I used to always walk home, and when I was walking home, I would always look at the mailboxes on the way home, the different houses that I passed. And each mailbox, I take the first letter on each mailbox and just try to spell out words. And you know, some days I'd spell out my name, some days I'd spell out something completely different, but it would always have some type of personal connection to me. As I got older, I developed this completely useless skill into a nice case of OCD. And I actually took it a step further and started focusing on license plates. So when I was able to drive, I would be not driving. I would look at the license plates in front of me, and I would take letters, turn them into numbers, and add them all up to get one big number. And from there, and then I was okay. As I got even older and was able to gamble, I started focusing on the lottery. I know. Try as I might, I tried for as hard as I could to find a pattern with the lottery and just completely failed. So I decided to change my approach. I was always trying to pick the numbers that I think would come out. And instead of focusing on the numbers, I decided might as well work with the people who choose the numbers. So that's how I got into doing mentalism and performing, things like that. So I'm going to try that right now. I have a little tick sheet here from the Mass State Lottery, and we're going to play a little lottery game. What's your first name? Yeah. Sorry?
Rosita.
Rosita. Would you think of a number between 1 and 100? And what is it? 8. 8. We're between 1 and 100. 8. What's your name, ma'am?
Kelly.
Kelly. A number between 1 and 100.
97.
See, that is a number. 97? 97. 97. Awesome. And what's your first name? Eric. Eric. Number between 1 and 100.
54.
54. Perfect. 54. All right. And let's get someone. What's your first name, sir?
Steve.
Steve. A number between 1 and 100.
52.
52. 52. 52. And what was your name again? Indiana? That's awesome. A number between one. You're ashamed of your own name. I can see it. A number between 1 and 100.
85.
85. That's a good number. So we have 8, 97, 52, 85, and our Powerball's 54, which will give me Eric, right? Eric, 54. Now I need someone to come up here and help me for a second. Now the Powerball number in Massachusetts is the kind of win-all number. If you get this one, you pretty much win everything. And that one is 54. We have 8, 97, 52, and 85. So let me see. How about Indiana? Would you come up for just a second?
Yeah.
Everybody give her a round of applause. You can stand right over there for me. A little bit further up. Okay. Now, these are the numbers that we've chosen. 8, 97, 52. Your number was 85, right? And the Powerball was 54, right? Now, before we came out here, I was out in the little waiting area, and I was watching you guys. I don't know if you saw me there, but I was watching you guys, and I was trying to get some impressions on what I think you guys would choose for numbers. So I made some notes, and I wrote them down on an actual lottery ticket, and I put it inside of an envelope and sealed it in my wallet. So you hold that for just a second. So I'm going to take that, pull it out. It's right there. Now, you see that the compartment zippered on that, right? Inside the zipper compartment is an envelope. All right? You take the envelope. All right? I'll get rid of this. I'm going to pass the ticket to you, sir. Right, sir. All right? And we'll just open that up. Good. And would you reach inside and pull out the ticket? And that's empty, right? Good. All right. And could you open it up all the way? It's folded in half. And you might want to read it, so turn it around. Yeah, it was upside down. Okay. Now, what's the first number in the upper left corner?
8.
8. What's my first number?
Very nice.
There's more. What's the one below 8?
52.
What is mine?
Very nice.
Hold your applause. What's the one next to 52?
85.
What's that? 85. That was your number. That was your number. What's the one above 85?
97.
And what did I write? 97. There's still one number left. What was our Powerball number?
54.
And what is my Powerball number? 54. That's good.
That was great.
Anyways, I want to try a couple more things with you guys, and the next thing is going to be something a little bit more random. Now, as I said, I'm originally from Massachusetts, so when I do this back home, I have a better idea of my area, which is pretty much all of New England. I do this quite a bit, so I'm actually not too familiar with the Los Angeles area. I only come out here when I come to the castle, so I've been studying the phone book. Not really, but I'm going to use the phone book. I'm going to try a little experiment here, and I need someone to choose a phone number for me. So let me get somebody down here I can make fun of. What's your first name? Kelly, right? Just making sure you remember it. Come on down, Kelly. Everybody give her a round of applause. Come on down, Kelly. Watch this step. Good. Come on over. And where are you from originally? I'm sorry? No, I'm just sorry. Okay. Okay, come on over. You're gonna choose a phone number for me, but first I need you to choose a page. Okay. Now we're not going to use the yellow pages because those mainly have ads on them. Okay. So we're just going to use the white pages, which include the business listings with the pink tabs and the residential listings with the gray ones. Okay. So open up to any page you like. Good. Keep going. Satisfied?
All right,
Do you want to change your mind?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So are we set?
One more. One.
No, we're good.
Oh, no.
Now we're good.
Now we're good. So we're on page 125. Is that okay? Okay, good. Doesn't want to change. All right. Now, you'll notice that there is